Alright guys, welcome everybody to the Ultimate Racing League. And for this round of the championship we are at Fuji International Speedway for this one. Guys out on track at the moment just putting in their qualifying times for the start of the first race. We've got 3 15-minute races for you tonight. Currently on provisional pole is Callum on 129.901. Just a couple of minutes remaining in this qualifying session. Molson sticking in a 131.8, Unforgiven a 132.2, Molson sticking in a lapping on the 131.6. Hodge over 134. Jerry Smiles on good lap time now in the 131.769 for Jerry Smiles. Very warm welcome to our new listeners to this channel tonight, also our regular listeners. We're going to see some classic racing tonight around this Fuji International Speedway. Saw some classic racing last Sunday. So it looks like at the moment provisional pole goes to Callum on the 129.703. Looks like he's going to take pole position for the start of this first race. So Callum takes pole position from Matt Elwood and Paul in third. Here we go guys, first race of 3. Each race is 15 minutes long. On the start line, Callum, Matt Elwood, Paul, Chuck, Molson, Jerry Smiles, Unforgiven, Charlie, Monster, Hodgie in 10th. Here we go guys, waiting for the lights. Revs up and we're on green down the away, everyone off the start line nice and clean. Callum against that first position, under pressure now from Paul into that first right hander. Callum just hanging on in there. Paul's under pressure now from Molson in third place. Molson chasing down Paul. Callum already leaping out in front. Just over 1.2 seconds lead. Over second place is Paul. There's Paul in second. Third is Molson. Molson's now getting chased down by Matt Elwood. In fourth place, not too far behind is Chand. Followed by Hodgie, Monster and Jerry Smiles. Oh, a little twitch there by Matt Elwood. Oh, big twitch there by Matt Elwood. Unlucky there for him. Moves down to his 5th position. Chand takes 4th place. And Matt Elwood's now really in the draft now with Chand and then the start finish straight. It'll be a battle hard under brakes to his right hander. And Matt Elwood going to take that 4th place. He's looking down the inside. Hard on the brakes. Oh, neck to neck round there. Second gear, 90, 100 miles an hour plus. Oh, big twitch there from Matt Elwood, but he keeps it on track. Great racing by him. Ice Chan not too far behind in 5th position. 6 is King Monster. King Monster now is under pressure from Hodgie. Hodgie in 7th place and Jerry Smiles in 8th. Back up front, and Callum's taking a 1.2 second lead over Paul in 2nd place. Callum first, Paul in 2nd, Molson in 3rd, as Matt Elwood in 4th, Chand in 5th, King Monster on the track at the moment is between Hodgie in 7th and Jerry Smiles in 8th, not too far behind is Unforgiven. Chasing down these two. Second gear, nice tight corner, 160 mile an hour plus. Every start for this straight, Jerry Smiles getting this slip now. And Hodgie is Jerry Smiles in, have a look at him. Unforgiven's not too far behind. Jerry Smiles over it down the inside of Hodgie. Is he going to take him? Hard on the brakes. Oh, Hodgie hangs on to that same position, not too far behind. Is Jerry Smiles and Unforgiven. A battle on track at the moment between these 3 guys. Hodgie, Jerry Smiles, Unforgiven. Really tight, close racing. Jerry Smiles over it down the inside. Not quite this time, 116, 20 mile an hour plus second gear. Jerry Smiles still on the look at Hodgie. 11 minutes and 4 seconds remaining this first race, guys, from Fuji International Speedway. Jerry Smiles on the inside. Jerry Smiles goes into 7th place. Hard on the heels is Hodgie. Unforgiven still in the mix, not too far behind. Also Chuck, oh, Hodgie goes a little bit wide there off track, oh, spins off and Hodgie goes off track. Oh, unlucky for him, well unlucky for Hodgie, goes down to 10th position. First place is Callum, got nearly a 2.5 second lead now is Callum over Paul in second place. Paul doing his level best to chase down Callum. Molson, Matt Elwood, 3rd and 4th. Matt Elwood having a look at Molson. Really close between these two guys, back on the track at the moment between Molson and Matt Elwood. Matt Elwood's might be inside, no not this time, but he's definitely in the draft. A few more corners and I think Matt Elwood will have a look at Molson. Nothing between these two guys, just half a second between them. Molson hanging on to that 3rd position. Matt Elwood in 4th, Matt Elwood's getting chased down by Chand. Take a quick look further back, there's 5th, there's Chand in 5th, and back Chand's chasing down Matt Elwood in 4th, just half a second between the two guys. They start finish straight. Jerry Smiles in 7th. Just a second behind is Unforgiven. There's Unforgiven in 8th. Unforgiven's getting chased down now by Chuck. Around the right hand of 16th, 3rd gear, 120 mile an hour plus. Jerry Smiles, Unforgiven, Chuck. Quick look up front, see how Callum's doing. Callum's got a nice 2.3 second lead over Paul on this first race from Fuji International Speedway. There's Paul Wilson in 3rd and a good race. Matt Elwood in 4th. Matt Elwood carrying just a slight penalty there. Hopefully he'll get rid of that before the start finish straight. Matt Elwood's getting chased down by Chand in 5th place. There's 6th is King Monster. King Monster's followed by Jerry Smiles. Around the left hand, the 2nd gear, 70 mile an hour plus. There's Jerry Smiles. Unforgiven and Chuck having a little battle. Over the start finish straight, can Chuck make a move on Unforgiven? Can he get close enough into the slip? Maybe not quite this time. Hard on the brakes for the right hand of 1st gear, 49 mile an hour plus. Unforgiven holds on until 8th place. From Juck and Hodgie back up front guys. Callum increasing his lead now over Paul, 4.5 second lead. Great racing there by Callum. Paul in 2nd. Wilson having a great race in 3rd. Under any pressure now, but Chand and Matt Elwood and the right battle. Almost a commit between these two guys, between 4th and 5th place. 1st gear, 60 mile an hour plus. Ooh, a little twitch there by Chand. Really under pressure now from Matt Elwood. Matt Elwood doing his level best to chase down Chand to take that 4th position. Battle on the track at the moment between these two. A little twitch there. They try Chand. The start finish straight, and Matt Elwood get into the slip before the start finish straight for the right hander. 6 gear, 170 mile an hour plus. Chand in fourth, Matt Elwood in fifth, hard on the brakes. So look down the inside now, not quite close enough this time. Matt Elwood just hanging on to that fourth position, 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining this first race from Fuji International Speedway. Quick look at front, Callum now, a 5-second lead over Paul. Great racing there by Paul in second place. Molson in third, also great racing by him. Matt Elwood and Chancellor in a little battle. Not too far behind as Monster took him into the in eighth. Hard on the brakes for this right-hander. Matt Elwood keeping it nice and tight. Not giving it any opportunity whatsoever for Chan to make a pass on him. And Elwood adding to fourth place. Chan's really giving it everything he's got round the left-hander. Elwood's keeping it nice and tight. Great racing between these two guys. Quick look further down the field, there's Unforgiven in eighth. Getting chased down by Joe Smiles, but Joe Smiles is nearly 5 seconds behind Unforgiven. And there's Hodgie in 10th. Back up front, Callum really got a 6-second lead now over Paul in second. There's Paul, but Paul's got a nice lead over Molson in third. Molson's having a fantastic race in third position. Not much pressure on him at the moment. Then he's got 2.5-second lead over Matt Elwood in fourth. There's Chance still chasing down Matt Elwood. Round the right hand, the fourth key, 110 mile an hour plus hard on the brakes. Chuck in seventh. Unforgiven in eighth. Unforgiven in eighth is getting chased down by Jerry Smiles. Can Jerry Smiles make an impression on Unforgiven? Just a second between these two guys, 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this first race from Fuji International Speedway. Jerry Smiles now really putting the pressure on Unforgiven, looking to take the 8th place off Unforgiven. Little switch there by Unforgiven, but keeps it on track. Keeps it nice and clean, second gear. Jerry Smiles over the start finish straight. Nothing between these two guys. Unforgiven trying to keep it paired. Jerry Smiles out the slip. Hard on the brakes for this right hander for Unforgiven. Unforgiven hang on to 8th place. Jerry Smiles in 9th and not too far behind is Hodgie in 10th. Quick look up front. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this first race, and Callum starting into that first place, increasing his lead to 6.6 seconds. Paul in second, and a great race, no pressure on him at the moment from Paul. Molson, fantastic race in third. Molson is getting chased down by Matt Elwood. Can Matt Elwood catch Molson in his final few laps of the race? There's Chan in 5th. 7th is Chuck. Too far behind is Unforgiven, but Unforgiven's really under pressure now from Jerry Smiles. Jerry Smiles right up the booty of Unforgiven. Really patting that pressure on with Jerry Smiles and Unforgiven. Can he take him down his next few bends? Definitely in the draft is Jerry Smiles back on the track at the moment between these two guys. Down the start, finish straight. I think Jerry Smiles is definitely close enough to make a move for Unforgiven. As we look down the inside, Jerry Smiles is going to go for it, neck and neck between these two guys. He's going to bottle it on the brakes. Oh, nice and tight. Unforgiven mind his time up to 8th place from Jerry Smiles in 9th. Quick look at front guys, on to Callum. because we're nearing the end of this first race. 3 15-minute races for you guys tonight. Callum having a fantastic race. Nearly an 8-second lead over Paul in second place, followed by Moulton, Matt Elwood, Chand, Monster, Chuckle and Forgiven in 8th. Excuse me. There goes Callum, a quick flash of the lights. Another start finish right, great racing there by Callum, takes the win from Fuji International Speedway on this first race. Paul in second. Fall not too far behind Wilson. Wilson really under pressure now, but Mustang is on to third place from Matt Elwood in fourth. Great racing between them two guys. Fifth is out, Shand, Monster and Chuck. Unforgiven brings it home, and Jerry Smiles in 9th place. And there's Hodge going to bring it home in 10th. Ooh, fantastic racing guys for this first race from Fuji International Speedway. So Callum takes the win of this first race. Awesome stuff, well done there to Callum. Just a quick note guys, Callum's on the controller and he is super quick. Anybody thinking of getting a wheel, follow Callum on the controller, he's super quick. Just a few minutes guys before the start of the second race of 3 on Fuji International Speedway. You guys going into the medium tyres for this one, for the start of this one. Just a few practice laps before the start of the second race. Have a quick look at Molson. Molson who had a great first race. Looking to do even better on the second one. Here we go guys, 5 seconds before the start of this second race of 3 from Fuji International Speedway. So it's Callum in first place, followed by Paul, Molson, Matt Elwood, Chan, Monster, Chuck, Unforgiven, James Miles, Hodgie. Waiting for the lights. All red. And the green hammer away. Great start by all off the start line. Does Carl hang on to the first place, but he's under pressure now from Paul. Paul's really feeling it for Molson, but Molson unlucky there, goes a bit wide but keeps it on track. Callum, Paul, Monster, Jan, Elwood, Molson, Chuck and Hodgie. Let's have a quick look at front, there's Callum in first place. Callum's getting chased down now by Paul in second. Not too far behind is King Monster and Chan, Matt Elwood, Molson, Hodgie and Jerry Smiles in 8th position. King Monster there. Having a little look on Paul. Not too far behind is King Monster, there's Chan in 4th. Chan now really under pressure from Matt Elwood in 5th place. Hodgie, Jerry Smiles and Unforgiven in 8th position. Ooh, little switch there by Chan, really putting the power on. Over the start for the straight, Paul's under pressure now from Monster. Can Paul hang on to that second position? Yes he does. Great racing there by Paul, chasing down Callum, but Paul's really under it now. From King Monster, King Monster's really at the booty of Paul. No prisoners in this race guys. Quick look a bit further back, there's Ice Chan in 4th. Ice Chan's getting chased down by Matt Elwood. Right on the left hand, the second gear, 19.5 mile an hour plus. Ice Chan 4th, Matt Elwood in 5th. Back on the track at the moment between these two. Oh, that's a quick look at front here, so it's very close between King Monster in second. There's Paul in 3rd, but Paul's getting chased down by Ice Chan. Matt Elwood in 5th. These guys really getting into the groove now in the second race. The 3rd race and final race of this Fuji International Speedway is going to be absolutely awesome. There's Ice Chan in 4th. Matt Elwood trying to get into the slip. Can Matt Elwood now get close enough to Ice Chan before the right-hander hard on the brakes? Has a look down the inside. Yeah, Chan keeps it nice and clean now. Ice Chan 4th, there's Matt Elwood. James Miles, Unforgiven and Molson. Quick look at front. Callum streaking out his lead now. 1.3 second lead over King Monster. King Monster in 2nd place. King Monster's getting chased down that line. That Paul not too far behind, but Ice Chan. Ice Chan is really feeling it now from Matt Elwood. Nothing between these two guys, not too far behind is Jerry Smiles, Unforgiven and Molson. Ooh. Matt Elwood going off track there a little bit. And manages to keep it with Matt Elwood, great racing by him. Chand in 4th. Matt Elwood and Jerry Smiles not too far behind with Unforgiven in 7th and Molson in 8th. Loads of cars battling it out here. There's Matt Elwood. 6 gear, 160 mile an hour plus from Matt Elwood. Doing his level best to keep off Jerry Smiles, Unforgiven and Molson. There's Matt Elwood. Round the right hand, the first gear, 6 mile an hour plus into 2nd. Good racing there by Matt Elwood. Jerry Smiles in 6th. Too far behind is Molson and Unforgiven, battling track at the moment between Molson and Unforgiven. Nothing at all between these two guys. We'll stick with these two guys for a few moments. This is the battle on the track. Molson hanging on to that 7th position from Unforgiven. Not too far behind is OG, making an impression. Unforgiven takes a look down the inside. Molson says, oh no, not this time, mate. Hard on the power. Unforgiven's giving it everything he's got, but Unforgiven now is under pressure now from Hodgie. Hodgie in 9th, looking for 8th position. 8 minutes and 52 seconds remaining of the second of the 3 races from Fuji International Speedway down the start-finish straight. It's Unforgiven going to be clustering through, but Molson is definitely a draft. Hard on the brakes. No, not quite this time. Molson standing to that 7th place. There's Hodgie in 9th. Hodgie waiting in the wings for Unforgiven and Molson to make a mistake. Round the right hander, Molson, Unforgiven. Hodgie. Great 3-car battle going off here, people. Quick look up front, see what's happening. Callum, he's got a 2-second lead over King Monster. King Monster in 2nd place, chasing down Callum. Great racing there by King Monster, not too far behind. He's Paul in 3rd. 4th is Chand. Chand's getting chased down by Matt Elwood. Oh, Matt Elwood's really getting in the draft now of Chand. Great battle between these two guys. Oh, a little twitch there by Matt Elwood, really putting that power on down the start-finish straight. Is he going to be close enough to make a move? Matt Elwood on Chand for this right hand is definitely in the draft. 180 mile an hour plus 6 gear, hard on the brakes. I've looked down the inside. Matt Elwood. Ooh, what a pass there by Matt Elwood over Chand. Does it keep it? Chand goes down the inside. Oh, and Matt Elwood hangs onto that 4th position. Fantastic racing between them two guys. Matt Elwood and Chand, 4th and 5th, fantastic stuff. This is what we want to see, guys, from Ultimate Racing League. Who wants to watch songs of frigging praise when you got racing like this? Fantastic stuff there. James Miles in 6th, Miles is chasing down Chand. There's Molson in 7th, not too far behind. He's Unforgiven in 8th, Unforgiven. Really giving it the beans now to catch Molson in 7th place. 9th is Hodgie. There's 10th is Chuck. Chuck's giving it everything he's got to catch on to Hodgie in 9th place. Quick look up front. And I think King Monster now is catching Callum. Pulled a little bit on him. Great racing now in second by King Monster. Doing his very best now to catch down Callum, decreasing that lead. Good chance here for King Monster to take the second race. 5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Second race. There's Paul in third, Elwood in fourth, Jerry Smiles, Wilson, Unforgiven in seventh. There's Chuck in eighth. Ninth place is Charmed. Round the left-hander, round the right-hander. Good battle on track at the moment here between Chuck and Charmed. The double C's give it everything they've got. As Chan got the balls to catch Chuck to take the 8th position. Chan's really giving it everything to catch him. But look at front. 4.5 second lead now for Callum. Callum's really on the beans now on the start finish straight, giving it everything. King Monster in second, great racing there by King Monster. King Monster's getting chased down by Paul in third. Paul's not too far behind King Monster really. A few more corners, I think Paul will be right at the booty of King Monster. Just nearly 2.5 seconds between these two guys. There's Matt Elwood in fourth. Jerry Smiles. Molson, great racing by Molson in sixth. He's chasing down Jerry Smiles. Unforgiven in seventh. Battle on the track at the moment. Great battle here between Chuck and Chand. The double C. Oh, and Chuck goes well wide and lucky there for Chuck. And Chan takes 8th position from Chuck. Really unlucky there for Chuck. Chan takes the 8th position. There's Hodgie in 10th. Callum increased his lead even more, over 5 second lead now over Monster and Paul. With 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the second race of 3 from Fuji International Speedway. Great racing there by Callum. Monster's not giving it the ghost drop, King Monster's giving it everything he's got to chase down there. Callum to take that first position. Not too far behind is Paul. There's about 2 seconds between King Monster and Paul for that second and third position. There's Matt Elwood in fourth. Matt Elwood now is under pressure from Jerry Smiles. Not too far behind is Wilson, Unforgiven and Chant. Correct race there by Matt Elwood in fourth place, hanging on to that fourth position, but Jerry Smiles really giving it the beans, giving it everything he's got to chase down Matt Elwood in fourth. 1 minute and 46 remaining second race from Fuji International Speedway. There's Jerry Smiles in fifth. Not too far behind is Molson. Seventh is Unforgiven. As Unforgiven got the beans to catch Molson in sixth. Jerry Smiles goes off track. Unlucky there for Jerry Smiles. Unforgiven takes 6th from Jerry Smiles in 7th and Chand in 8th. Callum now got a fantastic lead. over 5.5 seconds. The lead now is Callum over King Monster. Paul, Matt Elwood, Wilson, Unforgiven, Joe Smiles and Chand in 8th. Let's just stick with Callum now, coming towards the end of the second race of 3 from Fuji International Speedway. Callum, this guy really is on fire. I don't know about you guys, but I think this guy's running vodka in his fuel tank. Over the start finish straight, quick flash of the lights, and Callum's going to take the second race from Fuji International Speedway. King Monster in second, great racing there by King Monster. Paul's going to take third. Fantastic race there. Is Matt Elwood going to take fifth? He does. Matt Elwood, Molson, Unforgiven, Jerry Smiles, Charlie bringing it over 8th. Chucky in 9th, and Audrey brings it over in 10th place. There you go guys, second race from Fuji International Speedway out of 3. One more race to go. Another great win there by Callum. Not long guys before the start of the third and final race. Quick look here, people, of Ice Chand and Chuck putting in a few practice corners before the start of the third and final race. Hope everybody has enjoyed tonight's racing. There's one more to go, one more 15-minute race, which feels like about 5, and if you're pissed, it feels like about 2. Here we go guys, third and final race from Fuji International Speedway. Reverse grid for this one, Hodgie on first place, followed by Chuck, Chan, James Bowes, Unforgiven, Molson, Matt Elwood, Paul in 8th, 9th is King Monster, and it's Callum in 10th, watching for the lights, and we're away. King Monster really putting that power down. Oh, great battle going into this first corner, really tight. Chant into first place. Not too far behind is Paul in second, Molson, Hodgie, Monster, Unforgiven, Chuck and Callum. Let's have a look here guys, Susan's in the battle and King Monster is really in the battle now from Hodgie. Unforgiven, that takes a look down the outside of Hodgie and down the inside. Does he take a great move there by Unforgiven over Hodgie, and Unforgiven takes 5th position from Hodgie in 6th, Chuck in 7th and Callum in 8th. Unlucky there for Hodgie. Hodgie goes a little bit wide, unlucky there for Hodgie. Still manages to hang on to the 8th position. So up front is Chand. The second lead now is Chand over Paul. Paul in second place. Watching the start for the straight. Don't think Paul's going to get close enough this time to Chand, but maybe in the next lap. Battle on the track at the moment between Molson in 3rd, Monster in 4th, not too far behind is Unforgiven. Thought King Monster there, could have looked down the inside of Molson, but not quite this time. Nothing between these two guys for 3rd and 4th. Stick with these two at the moment. Great racing down by Molson. Doing his level best to keep King Monster right off his booty. 5th place is Unforgiven. Unforgiven in 6th, Unforgiven in 5th, Chuck in 6th position. Chuck is really giving it the ball, so chase down that Unforgiven. Chuck looking for that 5th position of Unforgiven, definitely close enough in the draft. Another start for the straight. Is Chuck going to be close enough to Unforgiven to make a move? Right in the draft now is Chuck's having a look down the inside of Unforgiven, and I think he's going to take him hard on the brakes. Ooh, great racing there by Unforgiven, managing to challenge that 5th place. Really under pressure now from Chuck. Oh, Chuck unlucky there. Just hits that grass as Chuck has a little spin. Really unlucky there for Chuck, and Unforgiven manages to hang that 5th place. There's 1st place. It's Jan, but Paul's really giving it the beat now. Paul's looking to make a move on Jan. Nothing between these two guys, and half a second between these two. Paul's up down the inside of Chan. Does he take him? Oh, not quite this time. Nothing between these two guys, not too far behind is Molson in 3rd and King Monster. Unforgiven, Callum, James Miles, Matt Elwood. Paul's definitely going to be close enough before the start for the straight comes around to take a look at Chand. Getting into the draft is Paul. fourth, fifth gear, 114 mile an hour plus into 660 mile an hour plus. Is Paul going to be close enough to make a move on Chand? Let's a quick little look. Paul has looked down the outside, Chand keeps to that inside. Also King Monster and Molson having a little battle. But Chand hangs on to that first place. Great racing there by Chand. Paul's not too far behind. Right, the bollocks now is Paul on Chand, really giving it everything he's got. There's third place is King Monster. King Monster's getting chased down by Molson. Pretty good front here. The battle's going off all over the place here, guys, in this third and final race for Fuji International Speedway. Chand hanging on to that first place. Paul's doing his level best to chase down Chand. Oh, he's right up the ring, and now he's Paul. Really trying to keep that pressure on the Chand. Chand's heart rate must be over the top. It's Paul in second, King Monster in third. King Monster running into third place, but Molson's really giving it the beans to keep chase down King Monster. Over the start, finish straight. Definitely the draft now is Molson, not too far behind his Callum. Is Molson going to be close enough to make a move on King Monster? And he does. Russell's looked down the inside of King Monster. Is he going to take him out of the brakes? I think he does. Fantastic racing there by Molson, taking that third position from King Monster in fourth. Not too far behind is Callum, Unforgiven, Jerry Smiles and Matt Elwood. Paul now really having a right look at Chand. Around the right hand of fourth gear, 119 miles per hour. Going to be hard on the brakes. Paul keeping it nice and clean. But Paul has looked down the inside of Chand. Does he take him? It looks like, and he does. Great move there by Paul. Over Chand, neck and neck still. Chand's not giving it the ghost yet. Oh, what a third race this is, guys. 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining of this third and final race. But what a race this is. Chand just managing to hang on to that first position from Paul. Nothing between them two guys. Third spot we've got Molson. Molson's getting chased down by King Monster. The third and fourth, not too far behind is Callum and Unforgiven. Back up to first place, Chand. Another start, finish straight. Is Paul going to get close enough into the draft to make a move on Chand this time? Well, I don't think Paul's quite close enough this time. Chand's trying to keep Paul out of his draft. Chand's keeping it nice and tight round that right hand there. Paul, second place. Molson, third, followed very closely by King Monster. This is where the action is, guys. This third and final race up front. Chand, Paul, Molson, King Monster, Callum Unforgiven, Jerry Smiles and Matt Elwood. And Paul has looked down the outside. Chand keeps it nice and tight. And Paul goes for the inside this time. Nothing between these two guys, between Chand and Paul. Chand's having a fantastic race, but he's really feeling it from Paul. But it's great racing by Chand, hanging on to that first position. Paul in second, really giving it the beans, giving it everything he's got to take this victory in this third and final race from Fuji International Speedway. There's Molson, great racing there by Molson in third place, and Molson's putting the pressure on. Or does Paul take first? Dandy does, great racing there by Paul. Paul takes first position. Chand, neck and neck over the start for the straight as Chand going to get the line. I think Chand might have the line, but Molson's already getting in the mix. Oh, three cars going into the right hand at the bottom, start finish straight. Jesus, what a race. Oh, unlucky there for Molson, just a little bit wide with the green stuff. Manages to keep it on track, he manages to keep that third and final position. In fact, King Monster's going to take second, King Monster takes second, Paul goes down into fourth. Paul keeping that pressure onto Molson. Molson in fourth place, chasing down Paul, not too far behind is Callum and Unforgiven. Oh, loads of cars in the battle up front here, guys. What a fantastic third and final race from Fuji International Speedway. Nothing between these at all. There's Chan in first place, just got the second lead from King Monster in second, who's getting chased down by Paul. Moulton in fourth, Callum in fifth, Unforgiven, Jerry Smiles and Matt Elwood. What we got here, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in the battle, fantastic stuff. Forget songs of praise, guys, when you got racing like this is brilliant. King Monster now is really feeling it from Paul. Less than half a second now between Monster and Paul. Molson, Karen, Unforgiven down the start finish straight. Hard on the brakes before the right-hander. 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining as third and final race. 3 cars into the right-hander. Everyone keeps it nice and clean. Great racing, guys. There's Paul in second. Monster, Molson, Callum, Unforgiven, Jerry Smiles, Matt Elwood. Quick look at back, there's Hodgie in ninth. Matt Elwood in eighth. Thomas is Jerry Smiles. But the battle of finish between these, what, 6 guys in front of you guys? Chan now really feeling it from Paul. Paul's up down the outside, goes down the inside. Fantastic stuff. Formula 1, eat your heart out, guys. This is even better. You don't see overtaken in Formula 1, but you see an ultimate team racing league. There's Chan, Paul, neck and neck. Paul's look down the inside and he takes in second gear. 50-60 mile an hour plus. Paul takes that first position from Ice Chan. Great racing there by Paul on the start finish straight. Monster, Molson, Karen. Almost a 3-car battle. It is a 3-car battle of the start finish straight before this right-hander. Who's going to take it? Oh, Molson's linking Mustang back off to 5th place. Oh, Unforgiven has a little twitch there. Quick look up front and Paul, Chan. What a battle, but what a clean battle. Great racing, guys. Paul hangs on to that first position. 2 minutes remaining as third and final race for Fuji International Speedway. There's Chan in second, Molson third, Callum, Monster, not too far behind as Unforgiven, Jerry Smiles and Matt Elwood. There's Paul, trying to get a bit of a lead on these guys in this pack. Oh, a little twitch there by Chan. Molson third. Great racing there by Molson. Chan's in fourth. Callum goes up into fourth now. Where do we look, guys? Battles all over the place. Take your pick. There's Chan in third. Getting chased down by Callum. Hot on the heels is Unforgiven in 5th place. Chan and Callum down the inside, down the start from the straight. Is he going to keep that? Looks like he is. Callum takes that third position from Chan in 4th. Fantastic racing. Really close behind is Molson Unforgiven. Molson Unforgiven having a right battle. Unforgiven has looked down the inside. Hard on the brakes. No, not this time. Molson hangs on to that 5th position. 33 seconds remaining, guys. Go up front with Paul. Paul going to take this victory in his third and final race? It looks like he is, but King Monster's keeping on that pressure, not too far behind Callum Jan Wilson. Still loads of cars in the mix. We'll stick with Paul. Coming to the end of this third and final race. Can Paul hang on to take the victory here at Fuji? Round the left-hander. Monster really is under pressure now from Callum for second and third. It looks like Paul's going to take that third and final race. And he does. Fantastic racing there by Paul. Congratulations to him. King Monster brings it home in second, followed by Callum in third. Molson, Chand, Unforgiven, Matt Elwood in seventh. Jerry Smiles and Hodgie brings it home in ninth. Ooh, what a race, guys. Best race of the evening from Fuji, third and final race. Awesome stuff. Hodgie brings it home in ninth. So guys, there you go. 3 races from Fuji International Speedway, and we'll see you about 7:55 PM next Sunday for the next round of the championship.